Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 3. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so the show opens where it left off last week, which was at the conference that Karen had called. I am not going to let you guys put that shit on me. You guys can stop talking about Karen Hugo all day. That Karen is so done with them, okay? She done got so upset with them trying to find out about her business with her and Uncle Jessup that she done stood up and she is about to leave, be done with them all. But they calm her down. No. You ain't got to go there. Just sit down. Let's try to finish this conversation. So Giselle says, after she's calmed down, we just want to know, are you going to be indicted? And I'm just sitting there listening like, why do we feel like we're talking in circles? What the fuck has the woman been telling you guys all this time? As I said, as it pertains to me, I am not going to be indicted. Uncle Jessup, that is his business, his work business. But I'm not going to be indicted. But Karen is pissed because Giselle, first of all, she done came in here with this old shady ass t-shirt and she's not in a joking mood. Excuse her if she doesn't feel like she can laugh at the fact that her husband is having problems in his business and $5 million is owed to IRS. Anybody that has owed money to IRS knows that I don't give a fuck what you owe them. The fact that they can come in and put a lien on your shit, that ain't no laughing matter. So bitch, I done told you. And you gonna still sit up here and try to get me, tell me some shit in front of all these girls. So Karen is just like, I don't see it the most for you, Giselle, because I've been knowing you the longest and I would expect for you to understand. So when the conference is over, she take her ass and she gets in the van. I cannot deal with those messy batches. Now later on, Karen and Raven, they go to get a seaweed facial. That even sounds gross. After the facial, and Karen sits and talks to Raven, she just lets her know about her dad. He's going through some problems right now with the business. Nothing that you should worry about, but of course, that's her father. This is her mother. Raven starts to get teary-eyed, and Karen is like, no. There are things that are going on in our world that you won't be able to fix, but it's our problem. That is Daddy's problem. That is not for you to worry about. Don't cry. Do not cry. I feel bad for him because this is all fodder for a TV show and this is their real life. They'll probably be fine, but still, it's a jacked up time for them. I feel bad. And Karen tells her, we're going to be fine. Okay, there comes times in life when, either you can run away or you can rise to the occasion. Okay, and Uncle Jessup, that's exactly what he is going to do. Candice, we see her in bed with her man. Remember, she tells us that they came from different backgrounds. If her mother had it her way, Candice would be with a black doctor, be married with 2.0 children. But Chris is somebody that she can be herself with, okay? And they motivate each other and they push each other. She pushed him and he got his restaurant and he pushed her and she got her hairline. So they are the perfect couple for each other as far as Candice is concerned. And so, we know that Candice and Chris are getting married, so she goes wedding dress shopping with her mother. Her mom is, your classic, almost reminds you of Mama Joyce, even kind of sounds like Mama Joyce, overbearing, in the business, too fucking much. She probably gonna get on our nerves before the season is over if they give her any more camera time. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Because I could have sworn last week, Candice told us that one of the reasons why she and Chris have such different lives is because she grew up like the Huxtables. Her mother and father were together, and, she raised in an intact household, yet and still she tells us this week, I said, girl, it's only a week later. She come telling us that her parents divorced when she was 2 years old. I said, bitch, now I'm going to need you to keep track of your fucking lies. You got to keep your stories together because people are watching. And y'all know how fucked up my memory is. Now, if I remember that you said that just last week, then don't you think the rest of the world, they're going to get up on this show and be lying your ass off? Was they together or not? Not together. And I understand why, because the mama, like I said, is overbearing. Candice says that the mom acts like it's her wedding, it's her dress, okay, it's her event. She's telling Candice what dresses, she should and shouldn't wear. Candice is acting like it's just really just, putting a strain on everything. But I was just like, I was side-eyeing Candice. I said something about Miss Candice. I feel like we're going to be catching her in other lies as time goes on. I still ain't, completely felt like I don't like Candice, but something about Candice is pretentious. But we're going to keep our eye on it. Now, Monique is trying to get her kids situated because, with the nanny. She got a temporary nanny. She can't seem to hold on to one. But she's got Ashley coming over. Ashley and Monique have turned out to be pretty good friends. And Ashley likes Monique because she's cute and, she's funny and she's young just like her. So she feels like, instead of these old-ass batches, as Karen calls them, she can relate more with Monique. So Monique is planning this 40th birthday party. It's going to be a white t-shirt party. Can you imagine the Marriott's at the white t-shirt party? They should have never gave y'all niggas money. Yeah, she's having this party, and no, she doesn't think that Chris's mom is coming because, ever since she called her a heifer, Chris and the mom haven't really been speaking. Okay, and Ashley says, oh my God, speaking of moms, I'm having issues with my mom as well. Tells her how Michael doesn't want her to be taking care of the mom because, the mom had this ain't shit boyfriend, and they bought the mom a house with the agreement that she would put the nigga out. And then you guys know how that go. The most sorriest ain't shit niggas out there usually the ones that's got the good D. Mama didn't let the nigga back in the house, and she got this new house that they paid for with this ain't shit nigga. Okay, because they probably got to pay for the garden, and the nigga probably don't cut the grass, don't take the trash out, all of this. So I can understand Michael being like, we ain't doing no more because she can't hold up her end of the bargain. But you should already knew that wasn't going to work. But anyway, she doesn't think that she can stop helping her mom. Monique says, well, what's more important to you, okay? Your husband or your family, okay? Ashley doesn't even know if she can make that choice. But the problem with Ashley is it ain't Ashley's money. So you really do have to listen to Michael when you spending his money. If you had your own money, then I could see where there would be some difference. But unless you taking your money from your Real Housewives check and spending that shit on your mama, then otherwise, this Michael's money. So what do you expect? Anyway, while they're talking about that, Candice is coming over. Hey, how do you know Candice again? Ashley was like, well, she's a small bootleg ass, halfway thrown together, Miss Independent American pageant or some shit. Okay, so not one of the bigger pageants, I guess, that we would recognize. They tried to make it seem like it was last week, but this week we finding out all kind of shit. Anyway, Candice shows up, and the three cute young girls, they take off their clothes, they gonna get in the pool and they smoking cigars, and Monique tells Candice how she's gonna have this party and she wants her to come. She wants her to meet the girls, so she puts her up on the game of the girls. Okay, Karen. Monique says that Karen is her favorite person. I was like, Monique, you are something else this season, aren't you? I guess Monique was like, got to step it up some. She talks about Robyn, how Robyn was married to Juan. Okay, Ashley is just sort of like, Ashley ain't got nothing to say about it. Well, Ashley and Robyn have fallen out in the past, so that's why Ashley doesn't want to speak on Robyn. And Monique says it seems that Robyn has a problem with her as of late too, and she's not real clear why. But that's it on the girls. I was like, what about the rest of them? You ain't told them about Giselle and who else? I guess that's actually it, huh? She didn't mention Giselle. And then jumping over to Ashley, she's at Oz. She's talking to Michael. They're trying to work it out. I was like, this is going to be all season. Okay. Michael wants to know if Ashley's talked to the mom about the fact that she can't be kicking her down no more. And Ashley says, no, I haven't talked to her yet. And he was like, well, you need to talk to her because the fact that she is there at that house with that man is affecting our relationship. That man being in that house is the reason why you and I can't get it together. And I was like, now, wait a minute, Michael. I was on your side, but let's be clear here. If Ashley talks to her mom and says to put the nigga out the house, Okay, the ain't shit boyfriend. Is that going to fix the problem between you and Ashley? And will Ashley be able to start taking care of her mother again with your money? Because the way you saying it right now, the problem is the boyfriend, not the mother. See, what you trying to do is you putting all of everything on the shoulders of the ain't shit boyfriend, when really that's not what the issue is. Because you don't want her to take care of the mother, period, without the mother at least trying to meet you guys halfway. Something tell me that mama is chilling. That mama is living the fucking life over there, and Michael just don't want to do it. But see, the fact that you keep on talking about this boyfriend and how she need to put the boyfriend out and everything, I was just like, no, Michael, you're not being fair. And Ashley, realistically, that's the mama house now. If it's in the mama's name, y'all can't put this man out. I don't really know how y'all gonna fix that. Giselle, she's out shopping with her. Is this a new gay friend? Does Giselle have any regular? I shouldn't say regular, but all she hang out is with gay dudes. Is that the same gay dude from last season? Or is this a new gay dude? Giselle just intermittently places new gay men into her life, to bring on the show as some sort of accessory. I'm starting to feel like she's using them as like a handbag or something. But I think that actually might be the same guy. But whatever. She says that her business is booming. And unlike the Hugers, she pays her business taxes. I said, bitch, it's easy to pay a tax on $4,000 that you made for the damn year. You have to make millions to owe millions. That is the truth. Don't sit up there and don't try it. Don't nobody buy that shit. Who done seen her makeup anywhere? Anybody? Anyway, Giselle is in a different mood, you can tell. She's happy. She's with Sherman. Okay, you guys made it very clear that Sherman has a lot of money, that he's a retired NBA player. I had no idea. So that's why she's happy now. And I'm not mad. Okay, do what you gotta do. But she tells him about the situation, the conference that she went to meet with Karen. Okay, her showing in her combat gear and her big ass Gucci belt, and how she was mad that she wore the t-shirt that said, free the Hugers and team Karen and all of that. She thought it was funny. Karen didn't think it was funny. Now she realizes that she's probably gonna have to sit down and talk to her. Well, at least she admits that. And then Robyn, okay, she's happy herself because they moved into a bigger and better place. 400 more square feet. She kind of feeling nostalgic while they, unpack, and they got a whole bunch of shit. And she's kind of talking to him about, things that they bought in the past. And Juan don't want to talk about it, so she gets in her feelings about it. I said, girl, why you be trying to pull out these moments with Juan, and Juan ain't going to give them to you? He is not going to do it. Definitely not on camera. Okay, so you be setting yourself up. Well, she feels bad that, she made the investment that made them lose all their money. And Juan was like, well, I tried to tell you. Told you back then, don't do it. That's why we broke sitting here like this right now. But we can't cry over spilled milk. Happened in the past. All we can do is make better plans and move on into our future. And again, Juan has gotten his dream job. So then she tells him what's going on with your schedule, because Monique is having this party, and I don't want to go by myself. She had a lot to talk about us in the blogs. She made me feel like I was lower than the other girls. Okay, so then we see a clip of the reunion where said that Giselle only likes to be around people that are below her, okay, meaning Robyn. Somehow Robyn has made it feel like that means that she's below all the other girls. That's not exactly what Monique says. So I'm just like, oh God. Robyn is so tiring because her and all her issues, her self-conscious, she's not real strong. So she feels like everybody is always coming down on the fact that she broke. Bitch, you the one that be screaming from the the top of you guys' condo building rooftop. You guys don't have any money. Either you gonna keep on talking about it so everybody else talks about it, or you gonna just move on with your life and stop talking about the fact that you guys is fucking don't have no money. I mean, you want everybody to keep it real, and then when people talk about you not having no fucking money, all of a sudden you so upset you don't want them to talk about it. Well, then act as if you got something in. Okay, people wouldn't know. If you sat there and act like you had as much much money as every fucking body else. You on the same show as everybody else? Even if you guys was not making as much as the rest of them, the fact that you just keep on telling them how broke you are, then that's how you treat it. Okay? Oh, she is so tired. I always laugh about one of the rock stars on my Twitter. They said, Robyn is so poor. They need to make a damn t-shirt that says that about Robyn. But let's get to this 40th birthday party. So, it's supposed to be a white t-shirt party. Ain't nobody got on white t-shirts except for Robyn because she poor. I need to stop, okay? Because somebody gonna be like, you need to quit talking about her and her financial situation. Everybody ain't got it like that. I know. Ain't nobody got on no white t-shirts, including Chris. Chris is actually looking good. He's losing weight. And I was like, he gonna be something else when he get all the way down. He done lost a good little amount of weight. And he was just like, I ain't had no white t-shirts to be wearing. Nothing fits up there, okay? So I'm wearing this little purple, Izod number. Everybody starts showing up. Robyn shows up with the Antichrist. I said, Charisse! I just can't stand that Charisse. She lives right down the street from Monique, and she and Monique are friends, so that's why she's there. And, I can deal with Charisse as a friend of the show. Candice comes with her boyfriend. His name is Chris too, right? And she's in full pageantry mode, She's one of them ones anyway. And when she meets Robyn, who already got a damn attitude for being there, Robyn is just looking at her with the old evil green-eyed bitch face that she has sometimes. And, Candice was like, well, damn. Anyway, so everybody is there at the party, and Monique has some of his former football players, people that played on the team with him get up there and say some nice things. Mama didn't make it. I was so sad about this. But Chris's father is there, who looks exactly like Chris. And he's old and, little feeble, but he gets up there and says some nice things about his son, and they hug and whatnot. Monique says that she wanted to do this party for him because he always puts her first, and they have a toast, and everybody's having a good time. Michael sees Uncle Jessup and Karen, and Michael is just like, hey, let me know if you need me to lend you a few dollars. I got you guys. I heard about what was going on. Uncle Jessup was like, we all right. Uncle Jessup was standing there looking like, oh, God, please get away from me. Karen, please stay in your place, Michael. Don't have me tell you off in the middle of this party. Now, Monique goes and sits down with Robyn and Charisse. Robyn gets to business why she has this problem with Monique. She feels like Monique came for her. For no real reason. Even though all last season, Robyn was telling Giselle that Monique was uppity and always talking about her money and all that, and I'm sure Monique saw that on the episodes. Okay, so the fact that Monique liked some meme of Robyn from the last reunion, Robyn didn't like that, and she feels like it's a fan page that Monique runs, and Monique was like, girl, do you really think I run my own fan page? She was like, yeah, well, if you don't run it, then you know the people that do, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, whoever. And Monique was like, no, okay, the reason why I like the damn meme is because it was funny. And Robyn says, yeah, but the shit was coming for me, and I ain't never really done nothing to you. And Monique was like, you know what, girl? I got a rich husband. I got this big-ass house. I got all these people here. Okay? I ain't got time to sit over here with your sorry ass and argue about some fucking meme in my own damn house. And Robyn was like, that's fine. You going back over there. But I know it's your people that's running that damn page. Afterwards, Charisse was like, well, maybe you didn't handle that right. Okay, maybe you could have just came at her a little bit differently. Just asked her. So while they're talking, Ashley walks up. Hey, what's going on? I said, Robyn, I know you ain't fixing to tell Ashley your business right now. Are you? You must be a glutton for punishment. So Robyn tells her what happened. At the same time, Monique is inside telling Karen, and them what happened. But the fact that Robyn is telling Ashley and giving her ammunition to talk even worse about your situation, I'm just like, girl, you stupid. And did that Ashley drop some tea? Because, child, I told you I don't follow none of them. So I don't really know these backstories. But evidently, Juan had left Robyn and actually got with somebody else. And then when the shit didn't work out, then he came back to Robyn? Is that really what's happening down there in Hanover, Miss Robyn? Ashley said, girl, that ain't no way to live. And I said, Ashley, you got your nerve because from what I understand, your man done ran all the way off to London. and was cavorting with some gay man out there and then came on back to you. But Robyn didn't even throw that back in her face. Maybe it hadn't happened yet, or it had to have happened because Karen had just talked about it, but then maybe I don't know. All I do know is Robyn sat there and let Ashley tell her about herself without her throwing it back in her face. And then she got mad and wanted to leave. And I was just like, again, you tell everybody about your problems, your dream job that your husband got or your ex-husband got, and that you guys had money problems. And I mean, you the one telling everybody. So they're using it against you. Bitch, you better learn how to zip it up. Zip it, close it, shut it up. But Robyn says, you don't know my life and you don't get to throw it in my face. Yes, she does. And she just did. While they're over there arguing, Candice man Chris is full white boy wasted, diving off the fucking balcony into the pool. He the only one, him and another guy. They're the only ones jumping in the fucking pool at this party. I said the Marriotts. Are they there watching this fool of fucking niggatry? Candice was like the only white boy. Like, I got to go get him and tell him, like, why are you doing this? And he was just like, oh, you know, I'm sorry. Just having a good time, you know. Hey. All right, you guys, let me get off here. Get back to work. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Y'all like my curls for the girls? Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.